Hi, welcome to a very special cash-in episode of whatever the fuck this ends up being. That's not an episode or a series.
Can we just call it Cash Grab?
Ooh, cash grab. I like it. Cash grab. Talking about the Batman.
The Batman.
So yeah, I'm joined here by Kyle.
Hello.
It's Luke. Yeah, I'm Luke, and this is Gotham.
Is it just fire?
It's just current day America.
It's just Chicago.
Yeah, it's just Chicago. But yeah, I just wanted to, because the Batman trailer came out yesterday, and I know we're both fans of it. I know a lot of us in Gray Matter are fans of it, so it's not like we're special or anything.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of get your not your reaction, but I wanted your expectations for this movie.
Okay.
What you think it's going to be based on this trailer. And like if it will fulfill that, and then also your predictions.
Okay. I love how edgy it is. It's
really
so edgy. Why are you following me? Or why me? And it's just so dark and edgy. And I think that's what Batman, he's a dude who dresses up as a bat and beats shit out of people because his parents died when he was a little kid.
Certifiable motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a crazy ass motherfucker, and I think this is the first time we see Bruce Wayne looking like a crazy motherfucker. He seems to be working with the police well, at least because there's other police around. I mean, Gordon might have just let him in.
Right, like the police respect him.
Yeah.
Well, and the cops are usually against him. Like if you see any kind of origin story for Batman, it's usually like he gets shot at by the cops when he tries to stop whatever.
Yeah.
I know that happens in the Telltale games, I think.
Yeah,
Where he's like trying to solve whatever, and they're like, freeze Batman.
Official policy is to arrest the vigilante known as Batman on sight.
And Gordon kind of works with him because he sees that he can be useful, and then, so maybe that's what it is.
Possibly.
But,
Speaking of Gordon,
yes.
I am so excited
Yes.
for Bernard. Bernard.
That actor is great. What's his name?
I can't
always
remember.
forget his name. We should say it. Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
His mustache.
Yes.
Better get a credit of its own. Because that thing's beautiful.
I can't wait to see him and Batman's relationship because, in like the other movies and stuff, I mean, Gordon is very much a side character, and he is.
Right.
He is a side character, but
Well, he evolves into a main
but
type.
he helps a lot, and even in like the Dark Knight series, you see a little bit of his family, but his family is very involved in the Bat family,
Yeah.
Well, I just want a live action Bat family.
Right. Oh, dude. Batgirl, Tim Drake.
Nightwing, ooh, that would be so good.
I mean, in Gotham, the show, the whole character arc for Gordon is he's just like an asshole to everybody. Or he's like toxic.
Because he thinks he's better than everybody at first.
At first, and then he kind of like breaks that idea of himself. But the whole thing is like every person he comes into contact with, Lee Tompkins, fucking Barbara Keene, all those, all his love interests, he drives them away or makes them evil.
Well, bad news. I'm alive.
Which is kind of like Batman, too. That's what I always felt that show was it's just Batman. Gordon is Batman, but he's
because
Gordon.
Batman can't be Batman.
Yeah, because Batman can't be Batman.
Because he's 12.
Yeah. I do like Batman in that show.
Dude,
though,
David Mazozuzu or whatever, he's great. I love him. I don't know how I feel about Robert Pattinson.
I think he looks really good. I'm excited to see a fucked up Batman because I feel like, or Bruce Wayne, because I feel like at least in the live actions that we see that he's fucked up, we see his origin, and that's it. He's like, I have to cause fear, but this guy looks fucked up. He's like beating shit up. I'm vengeance.
I'm vengeance.
Jesus Christ.
In a way, it is refreshing to see someone who actually is taking the toll of being the Bat.
Yeah.
And he has that emo hair though.
He does have emo hair.
So fucking upsetting.
Maybe at the end, he'll slick it all back and he'll be like, he'll smile.
There's a picture of him. I don't know if somebody photoshopped it with other hair, but he has slicked back hair and he looks fucking great. He looks exactly like Bruce Wayne. So maybe that will be the arc. Yeah. Maybe they'll be like, here's some pomade.
We know Catwoman's in it and Cobblepot is in it.
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. And
She looks awesome.
does she? I saw there's one where she's wearing like a ski mask.
Yeah.
It looks like a Minions costume.
Well, what Batman is the only one who's got a fuck ton of money, so he should be the one who has
With
a
a
really
great
good
costume.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selena Kyle eventually would, because she steals
Steal
a
stuff, yeah.
bunch of shit. So if this is like early Selena Kyle,
Yeah.
I think that
That
look
makes
would
sense.
work for her.
Yeah, it just looks dorky.
It looks stupid, but I'm willing to see it. I love Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne's story. They're great.
Ship them forever.
Yeah.
Selena Kyle, Bruce Wayne are meant to be together.
Yeah.
Fuck Talia al Ghul. Fuck Vicky Vale.
That's what Bruce Wayne did.
Oh hell! What are your predictions?
So we know Cobblepot is in it. So I think he's going to start hitting big crime lords like Cobblepot, and then Cobblepot will either turn to or Riddler will show up.
Robert Pattinson looks the same as he did
Yeah.
in Twilight. Like he hasn't aged at all.
Yeah. Maybe he's a vampire.
Maybe.
I love Riddler. I think he's one of Batman's like scariest villains because, and if it is Riddler, I'm looking forward to it because Batman's supposed to be a detective, and we've never really seen that in the
and
live action.
that's
shit.
essentially the Riddler's whole thing is
Yeah.
set up challenges for Batman because he
Yeah.
wants a nemesis. He wants somebody
Yeah.
who's as smart as he is. And,
Yeah.
Dude, Corey Michael Smith in Gotham, the guy
Yeah.
who plays.
Oh, yeah,
Edward
he's
Nygma,
great.
I would love to see him in a movie.
He reminds me, like, just his body reminds me a lot of Jim Carrey's Riddler. I know not a lot of people like Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
I loved it. I was a kid when I saw it, of course. It's my favorite Batman movie when I was growing up.
It comes and goes. This is edgy and dark and
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I want it to do well. I want this
Right.
to be good. I want there to be a successful young Batman story. We get Bruce Wayne coming up in the crime world, proving himself because he's like pre-Joker. Because the
Yeah.
whole thing is like Batman starts and then 3 years later is when Joker shows up in the comics generally. So it's like he's got to prove himself for it's like Jesus.
Before,
With the three, you got to perform 3 years of miracles, prove that you're the Bat.
I think that's what this hopefully is, and I hope he isn't killing people. He's probably beating people nearly to death, and maybe the choice at the end will be to not do
not
that.
kill.
To not, like, beat someone nearly to death.
I guess.
Who knows? Him being as dark as the villains will not bring hope to Gotham, which in the end is what he wants to do.
Why do we fall, master? It has promise. I'm really excited for that. I didn't think I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Which I have a little bit of that. But,
Yeah.
no, I think it should be fun. My guess is if they're setting this up for a series, some trilogy or whatever, they'll introduce Joker
In
at
the second
end.
one or the end of this one, yeah.
Which would be awful because they already did that.
And that's the problem. I mean, when Batman was first introduced, he didn't really have an arch villain, and Joker wasn't. It was Mark Hamill really made Joker into an arch villain, and the writers of that series.
Initially, he started out picking locks and
Yeah.
shooting people. He had a gun.
Selena Kyle is obviously going to be a thief. Is Edward Nygma, if he is in this, or the Riddler? Is he going to be a thief, or is he just causing terror?
I think-
which usually he doesn't necessarily do.
No, it's more like he just wants to prove that he's smart. So
Yeah.
it's like whether that be robbing a bank or killing somebody.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna be like a serial killer type thing. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna go Victor Zsasz with it a little bit, like
Yeah.
where he's killing people to prove that Batman can't save them. He says, "You are vengeance" or whatever. Or one
Right.
thing. So I think he's testing the Batman. He'll start as some low-level guy on the street, and he'll be like, reading a newspaper or some bullshit, and it'll be like,
Yeah.
the Batman does blah blah blah, and he's like, I'm smarter than the Bat. Like he'll be solving a crossword puzzle. In the
Wait,
newspaper.
isn't that in the fucking Jim Carrey movie? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he's like.
Maybe he'll be doing something that proves his skill, Sudoku,
Yeah.
crossword puzzle, whatever. And he'll hear something about the Batman, and he'll be like
solving a crime or
yeah,
something.
and he'll be like, I could be a better detective than him. I'm better. I'm, way cooler than him. I'm smarter. And then that will be his impetus. He'll take his roll of duct tape.
Yeah. I think prediction-wise, We will have a new Batman that no one really likes. Gordon is reluctantly working with him. Selena Kyle and him have she might be working for Cobblepot or something, and then they start working together, whatever. They'll work together, she'll double cross him, some bullshit like that.
Probably.
I don't mind if it's the same shit as long as it's done well on screen, which I've never liked any of the live action Selena Kyle stuff.
Yeah.
Even in
Anne Hathaway was
and
not that great.
I didn't really like her too much. I didn't like
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. I didn't like I mean Gotham. She's a kid, but
Yeah, Cameron Bodivina
Yeah,
or whatever. Something
so-
like that. She's good though because she looks like Michelle Pfeiffer. And Michelle Pfeiffer was the one in the Danny DeVito one.
yeah. She will be an even darker side to Batman of, we can break the law, you're breaking the law anyway, who gives a shit? And then he will realize to draw that line,
Okay.
that's what I'm hoping,
Okay.
that we'll get some philosophical, moral, I want to see where Batman draws the line. They always talk about it, and in the movies it's always killing. But he has many more lines. Batman is willing to kill people. He doesn't want to.
Like with Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
It's either have Gotham be destroyed by
Yeah.
an immortal fucking zombie that keeps coming back to life.
Right.
Or kill this guy that isn't even a human at this point.
Right.
He's some fucking immortal god, and it's like you can kind of justify it.
Yeah, exactly. And so I don't know what my point was. We don't see Alfred, but we hear him, I think.
And he's played by Gollum. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
And I like Andy Serkis. I've never seen him as
We'll see how.
we'll see. I think he's a good actor.
Do you think it'll be all CGI, Alfred? Be a little Gollum and a butler. Master Wayne. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? So we can pick ourselves back up.
I want the family. I want the Bat family.
The family, but do
But
you
we need
want
to
them-
get to the Bat family, which
Yeah.
means we need all this bullshit. We
Yeah.
need all the
Yeah.
things that we've already seen on the big screen. Give me the Bat family. I want Dick Grayson. I want to see a young kid fighting alongside this big ass dude. That's. No, this kid is 12 years old. He's doing fucking acrobats and beating the shit out of people. I want to see that. That's cool as shit.
I agree.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. Batman's great. Batman's great, and he deserves our love and respect, and that's why I'm scared.
Right.
Please,
Hollywood, don't hurt us again.
don't fulfill my fears. Don't be Scarecrow with your fear toxin. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything
Bring Liam
else.
Neeson back.
Yeah.
As Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul, 4 more years. 4 more years. Well, I have a question for you.
Oh yes.
The Batmobile. Are we gonna see it?
We saw it in the trailer.
Dip. Oh yeah.
Execs, you better do it right, or I will be vengeance.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you did, who knows? Maybe we'll check back in 3 years when this fucking finally comes out, and if we're not all dead.
A question mark on whether it comes out. Question mark if we're all dead.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it says 2021 at the end of this thing, but it's just 2 question marks, so they don't even know.
Yeah.
It might be 3031.
3031.
All right, guys, check out the Batman in theaters 3031. We'll be dead.
We'll be dead.
If you can find Ra's al Ghul in the demon's head, hit us up. We can.
Yeah,
come
then we
back to life.
can then we can review it.
And we can review it
Yeah.
and burn Gotham to the ground.
Thank you for watching Money Grab.